morning, guys. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Bree if you're new here, and in today's video I'm going to be doing a very quick little sun-kissed look. It's not a beat, but it's very sun-kissed, very natural baddie. It looks really good. Y'all know that's my style. I gotta go in like the next 30 minutes because I got a lot of errands that I gotta run. I gotta return something and I need to get my day started. So if you're interested in seeing how I get my favorite sun-kissed look, then keep watching. I'm trying to get to know me. Definitely changed my room around, my desk around, so we're trying different angles. I gotta decorate like right over there. Y'all see the vision, y'all see it. So today, I already did my skincare this morning. I got 2 breakouts on the temples. It's a lot going on, as y'all can tell. Like I said, we're in a rush, so let's get this thing popping. So for my primer today, I'm taking the Rare Beauty Illuminating Primer. Oh my gosh, her products, they really do it for me. Miss Gomez, she did her big one with her products. Not gonna hold y'all. Next, let's color correct. So I'm taking my NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in Caramel. And I'm just going to use that to, of course, cover my little pimples, my little dark spots, all that good stuff. I'm also going to use that for my first concealer under the eye. After that's dried for about 30 seconds to a minute, then you're just going to take a nice concealer brush or a beauty blender. I prefer brushes. They just give me the coverage I'm looking for, but that's up to you. And you're just going to blend those little spots out. Be really light-handed with how much concealer you apply for that first one. It's just like a little base just to, you know, even out the under eye. Next, I'm going to take the Fenty Beauty Easy Drop Skin Tint. This is in number 15. Now, like I said, my foundations don't match me, so we're going to put a little bronzer with this to even me out. I don't know about y'all, but I don't got the capacity to keep buying summer and winter foundations. These winter foundations, they're gonna get what they get, okay? Now, to make sure it matches, I'm gonna take the Fenty Beauty Easy Drop Lit. This is the Glow Bronzer. This is in Jasper 4. And I'm gonna squeeze that on top of the foundation. And I know you're probably wondering, like, why aren't you putting it on your forehead? I don't really put a lot of product on my forehead. I have a lot of movement in my face. Like, I'm an expressive person, so I try to stay away from the forehead area, and I just feel like it looks really makeup-y when you put it on the forehead. I don't know, that's just me. All of this is really light coverage, so it's gonna make you look really natural, which I prefer in the summertime. I don't feel like a lot of makeup is necessary in the daytime, especially the way that Atlanta heat be. Like, whoa. So no, I tend to go less is more in the summer. There we go, Bronze Goddess. Of course, we're gonna take my favorite. I'm telling y'all, Selena Gomez, they're her big ones. They're her products. I love her products. This is the Rare Beauty Bronzer, the cream bronzer stick. It's Always Sunny. And I'm gonna look like I was just at the beach, baby. I'm going to take my e.l.f. Ultimate Blending Brush, and I'm just going to use that to blend my blend my bronzer out. For my nose, I'm going to take my Morphe E62 angle brush. And I'm going to drag that into the eyebrows and down the nose. I honestly surprised myself. Back in the day, y'all, eyebrows was first, always. Because it was the only way I knew how to, like, you know, make sure my makeup really came out good. But now I tend to do eyebrows kind of last. Isn't that crazy? The switch up is real. All right. I'm gonna shock y'all. Hold on, I'm gonna shock y'all. For my blush, I am taking the e.l.f. Putty Blush. This is in Bali. For my skin, I don't know about y'all, but for my skin, red really gives me that sun-kissed look. It looks like I'm sunburnt, I went to the beach, and I laid out and fell asleep in the sun. So red is the one that I'm going to use for my blush today. Y'all see that? Like, doesn't it make me look a little bit flushed? To balance that out, we're gonna use our Fenty Beauty Hydrating Concealer. This is in 330W. I don't really need full coverage, so I'm gonna blend that out now, but I'm not gonna set it yet because I want it to dry a little bit so my powder isn't just like sticking to whatever, you know. Oh, and this is, what brush is this? This is the Real Technique 242 brush, the brightening concealer brush. My only thing with this brush is I wish it was a little bit more structured. It's very soft, so it moves around a lot, and I get that. Like, it's really nice. It feels really good under the eye. But I want it a little firmer, but with the same shape. Y'all know me, my girl, Laura Mercier, has come to play. I'm gonna take my translucent setting powder first. Very lightweight, very nice under the eye. I enjoy this product. It's really trending right now to do your makeup like your rising sign. And so my rising, I'm a Sagittarius rising. I'm a Sagittarius sun. It's a lot of psycho over here, but it's okay. But what's crazy is I always do my makeup like a Sagittarius rising. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that so insane? Like, Sagittarius rising is supposed to have like a very dewy, glowy, it's supposed to look like a free, I don't know, they always describe Sagittarius as these really free, flighty people who like to travel the world and nothing can hold us back, which is true. But dang, I have some structure, and so I'm gonna do a really glowy look. Okay guys, we got like literally like 5 minutes left. We gotta go. I'm gonna take my Laura Mercier translucent setting powder with a triangle, and I'm just gonna use that to set under the eye. I said quick. I'm delusional. I'm delusional. That's what a Sagittarius is. I'm also gonna, ooh, y'all didn't tell me to blend out the freaking jawline. Y'all are my ops. I ain't know that. I thought y'all was for me. That was crazy. You don't want to go say nothing. Not a thing. I'm gonna take my translucent setting powder with the puff and smooth it out on my hand just to kind of carve out my cheeks and set the rest of that skin tint. Again, I prefer translucent setting powders on a natural look because it's lightweight. The Sephora Micro Smooth is more like a foundation. It's a pressed powder. I mean, it's a pressed setting powder. And pressed setting powders can come heavy. And then I'm just going to put a little bit here because that's where I tend to sweat a lot. But yeah, they tend to come pretty heavy, so I don't want to deal with that. To set my bronzer, of course, I'm going to use my Fenty Beauty Caramel Cutie bronzer. And you're like, why are you doing it with a fluffy brush? Because I don't need a heavy bronze. I just wanted something really light that blends all the colors on my face together. For my eyes, I'm gonna take this e.l.f. fluffy eyeshadow blender brush with that same bronzer and just sweep it in the lid. And then I'm gonna take my Milani highlighter, and this is in Strobe Light. Just a little bit under the brow. I haven't used highlighter in forever. Nose, and of course the cheekbones. And then put a little bit on the lid too. Go back with that bronzer just to kind of blend that out. I'm gonna take my brown liner, a little smudge on the eye, not too much. And I'm gonna take an angle brush and just kind of smoke that out. I'm also going to go ahead and do my brows. Do not do your mascara before you do your setting spray. Trust me. I'm a repeat offender. It's a good thing I did my eyebrows yesterday. Oh, and this was my NYX brow pencil in Espresso. And I'm also going to use the NYX Tinted Brow Mascara. And this is in Brunette. I like a lighter shade because I don't want to look like too harsh. Now we can set. So we're going to take our Morphe Continuous Setting Mist and be a diva. For mascara, I actually have a sample. I'm going to take the Benefit Fan Fest mascara. One thing about Benefit, eye products, they do that. Y'all see that length, that volume? Oh my gosh. I'm about to go get the full size of this. That's a good mascara. Alright, for lips, I'm taking my ColourPop Lippy Pencil in BFF3. And I'm going to use my NARS Afterglow. This is in Voyeur. I feel like I want to reinforce the red a little bit. So we're going to take a little bit more of that and just flush up the cheeks just a smidge. Contrary to popular belief, I actually have freckles, a lot of them. So to top off our sun-kissed look, it's only right that we reinforce them. Basically what you do is you take like some setting spray. You'll take like the setting spray and put it on like a surface, and then put some like, you know, loose bronzer powder and like kind of stir it up, right? Stir it up on it so it's like all liquidy. Luckily I can take this off because not my Fenty. What am I doing, girl? And then you take it, tap tap tap. Make sure you hold it away when you flick. Can y'all see those? Flick it everywhere you want your freckles to be. I know I have a couple on my nose. I'm gonna take my foundation brush and remove the freckles right here because that looks redonkulous. And then I'm gonna take my brush that I used for my bronzer, and I'm just gonna kind of push that in a little bit so it looks a little bit more natural. And so I got some on the eyes, right on my forehead, cheek areas, nose, and then I'm just gonna go Easy peasy. Let me put another gloss on. I'm gonna put my NYX butter gloss on just to juice me up, you know. And that's it. What do y'all think? We like, we love, we hate it? Let me know. Let me know. I love this look. I love this look for the sun. I love this for the fun. I'm just kidding. Y'all see what I did there? Y'all see what I did there? I'm just kidding. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I am loving the makeup videos. I hope you guys are loving them too. Comment down below. We did my, what is it? My rising. I'm a Sagittarius rising. We did my rising sign today. The next thing I'm gonna do is my Venus sign. So we did my rising today, which is Sagittarius. Bright, sunny, surfer girl type vibe, like we get it. But my next one is gonna be my Venus sign. So they say your Venus sign is your sign related to beauty, so it's a closer, which is why I don't understand why rising is so popular. So we're gonna do the Venus sign, and it's your true like beauty. And so I want you guys to guess it. I'm not gonna tell you what my Venus sign is. I want you to guess it, and then we'll see how it works. But comment your rising sign down below. Let me know what you guys think. Do you like this look? Do we love this zodiac thing that we got going on? Let me know. Like this video if you did like it. Subscribe if you haven't already. You'll love it here. And I will catch you in the next one.